Alright, and looks like we are ready to get the Mario Party started. So, let's go ahead, bring on Toad in Wonderland, and Madame Toastal, and Madame Mario, and let's get the minigame coaster rolling.
So, he's introducing us, so I guess we should stop saying stupid stuff.
I think we're good to go.
I think we were live for the... We were live a long time ago. I didn't want to be the first person to say something.
Oh.
I was like, I'm just gonna stop saying stupid stuff. Literally the last thing I said was, we should stop saying stupid stuff, and then we were live. So I'm like, I'm not gonna say anything else.
Oh. Well, what else is new, right?
On that note.
Yeah. Is everyone having fun with SGM so far?
Whoa!
But
That's my really enthusiastic whoa.
But howdy friends, this is Toad in Wonderland. So many amazing runs so far, so I'm hoping I can carry on the torch with that. With a pretty challenging run here with Mario Party 2 Minigame Coaster. And with me I got Madame Wario and Madame Toadstool, so I'm yet again stuck between a Madame Sandwich.
Let's go! The trick for you today will be how to tell us apart when we're... Who's talking?
Who's talking?
Yeah. How do you tell us apart? I'm probably the dumbest sounding one. Like,
oh.
I'm the dumbest.
So it's the level criteria of doofiness. But anyway, let's hop into the settings here and get started. So, if I remember correctly, at least last I saw, the characters who won were Yoshi and Mario, unless that changed.
Yoshi is the official winner. I know that much. I don't know who's in second. I think it was Mario.
Was it?
Thanks, Wolf. So, my question is, what the heck happened to Wario? Like, fell off the edge? You just missed? Like,
no, some of them had comebacks, and then it's just like... But we are good on Yoshi and Mario, correct?
Yes, we're good on Yoshi and Mario.
Okay, that's what we're gonna go with.
Shout out to Mid Toad.
Yes. But yeah, for those who aren't familiar, this is actually relatively challenging. So it's kind of like Mario Party 1's minigame island, but Coaster has quite a few challenging pieces. And as soon as I say, we're gonna start the timer. And on that note, we begin.
The chaos.
The chaos begins.
This is the second year in a row that Toad is doing this as well.
And I'm trying to remember who we actually played as for
I want to say maybe Wario won last year, but that might...
it was.
I think it was Wario last year, because I think I remember watching, like, who I would play as.
Oh, okay. Oh, I hope we don't get in a stalemate with Peach here. Bumper Balls is actually kind of scary for a first minigame, not gonna lie.
What's your personal best?
It was the run last year, which was just
Yeah,
over
it was.
59
It was
minutes.
so fast. It was, because remember, we were, like, way under time last year? That was amazing.
Absolutely. Yeah, I hope I can do the same here again.
Yeah.
We actually had one change. I won Bumper Balls right off the bat.
There we go.
And it was Peach who had a stalemate. Interesting.
Oh, good effort, Mario and Mario stands, but only a non-frog like Yoshi could win. Thanks for that, Slim.
So here we got
Snack
roll
said-
call with the Toads.
Is roll call the same every time on this one? Is it the same character every time? Is it always Toad or does it...
It's dependent on the difficulty, the course you choose.
Okay, that's right. So the hard mode is always Toad then.
I think I counted 19, or was it 20? I think it was 19.
I thought I counted lower, but yeah.
I think it's 19. I changed it right at the last second. I was like, and I'm so glad I did. It was 19. Oh, jeez.
Nice.
Literally.
Starting off strong.
Nice.
Very nice.
Wario, what
Right,
happened?
some news from the archives. It was Wario and Peach last year.
Oh, look at you go!
See?
Yeah, something stood out about Wario. I was like,
I was
thought
gonna say,
played as
I'm pretty
Wario.
sure it was Wario. I didn't remember Peach, but then again, if she's player 2, you don't actually see her as much as the other characters.
True.
Like, not in the minigames, at least.
Yeah, because I was like, something stood out about Wario. It's like, did I play as him? Sure enough. So shout out for checking up on that. Appreciate that one.
Yeah, cool.
Oh,
So listen, Slim. I just didn't even bother counting this time. After yesterday, I can't count anymore. I've just accepted it. I counted correctly, but then I thought I was incorrect. I don't know. I'm a hot mess over here. So it's a new day. We're starting fresh today.
I counted correctly, but then I thought I was incorrect, and I was... What?
I don't know. I just listen. Go when SGM is over. Go watch the Mario Party Superstars run, and you'll see what I mean. I failed to count like 3 different times, and when I thought I was wrong, I was right. When I thought I was right, I was wrong. It was just it was a disaster all around.
So
So,
roll call
it
would
was
have just
great.
added even more to that.
I played roll call. That's where I was like, oh, I was wrong, and everybody's like, you won. What are you looking at? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I have no idea what I saw. It's just very confused.
Solid work here for the first world. We cleared all 4 minigames without a miss.
Let's go.
It's already starting off strong.
Whoop. I also did this just hit me as lore, but I was also wearing a Sesame Street shirt yesterday, and I still couldn't count. Like, how does that?
Oh, this time we're doing the strawberries. I want to say I did cakes whenever I did this run last time. And when it comes to doing this, like the delay until you actually pick up the cake ingredients has like a delay, so you gotta kind of time it right. Because otherwise they just grab the air.
Yeah, this one is like...
It's challenging. Oh,
Yeah.
Mario. Especially when your CPU partner is not doing any favors.
I feel like
our first loss.
This is one, I should have asked you this earlier, Toad, because this is a good time to do this, but last year when you played this for SGM, Superstars wasn't out yet, and now we have Superstars to compare these minigames to, whether they were remade better or remade worse. The Cake Factory is one of those that I feel like some of the grab mechanics for the larger characters, like playing as Wario, it doesn't look right to me. I think it's harder in the new version.
It seems that way. This one kind of has its moments too.
It does, for sure.
But I
And
feel
I
like you
know-
can kind of time the grabs better on this version.
Right. I think so too. And I'm like, I don't know if that's just a weird, like, because I play as Wario and he's wider, I don't know a better way to say that, but, I know, he's, you
You're
know,
right on that.
he's wider. But, you know, Odin's always plays as DK, and he has a lot of trouble with this minigame because of the same reason. It doesn't look right. It does not.
Nice little few folks saying, imagine being able to count, couldn't be me.
Oh.
Oh, the sass. Now this one, if I remember right, kicking actually does do better than punching.
Yes,
And
it
ultimately,
does.
ground pounding is the best, but because this is the hard course, you really can't get on top of the statue unless you like go over to your partner's head and like bounce off their head to get the jump to get the height you need.
Yeah.
But I feel like you lose too much time to pull that off. And it's just not worth it.
I think the kicking, the only way it could slow you down is if you don't understand like the jump, like how to jump at different heights. Because if you jump at full height, then it's like, okay, forget it. Like, it's gonna be slower.
Exactly. And Balloon Burst, I'm trying to remember if this was easier or not on the newer one, honestly. It's been a while.
I feel like they're pretty equal. Just having played it yesterday, I feel like they're pretty equal. If not, it might be just slightly easier in the new one because the visual is a little bit better.
Well, I mean, either way, I got it that time.
That makes sense.
It's not until, like, the later worlds, which actually makes sense for a hard run on here, until you run into some potential run killers, unfortunately.
For sure. Because that's when you get kind of the mix of, like, luck with skill, and it just... some of the order of mini games just makes me so angry playing through this.
I mean, in particular, I mean, because I'm doing this on emulator because that's the best way I'm able to stream this. Until we get the release of Mario Parties 1 and 2 on November 2nd coming up on the
I'm
Switch.
so excited. That's so soon. I'm so excited.
I'm definitely excited for that too. And it'll be like, okay, I have another excuse to actually unlock Minigame Coaster again.
Exactly. I'm one of those people. Mario Party 1 is my all-time favorite video game, and to have a way to play through it from start to finish again without like deleting my original file from my childhood and all that, I'm so excited for that. Other people are like, it's gonna be a slog getting to 100 stars. I'm like, bring it on. I'm ready. Do it.
Not really. I never considered it a slog. I had fun on the
No,
journey
it's
doing
so
it.
much fun. It's so much fun to try and like beat your record on certain boards and get, 10 stars in one board. I mean, you only need 100 stars to unlock the ending, so I don't really think...
destination.
It's the journey. It's so fun. Now, I just love it. So, and being able to play it handheld for the first time just boggles
that's
my
gonna be an
mind.
experience,
cool.
too.
Yeah, I didn't even
I'm
think
so
of that.
excited for that.
Yeah,
All I want to do is lay in bed and play that game and be like, yes, I can do this now.
that's awesome. That's so cool to think about. Wiz said this and Mario Party 1 will result in many broken Joy-Cons next month.
That makes me wonder that too. I mean, it's like, bring it on, We're gonna see what the fans think.
Honestly, I'm pretty excited though, just because, like, I'm hoping they'll have improved some of the rotate the control stick elements with the softer Joy-Con, like drift. I don't know what to tell you about that, but I think it'll be a little better, hopefully. I don't know. I'm being optimistic.
Same here, honestly.
I guess we'll find out, yeah.
The Joy-Con, yeah, Slim, the Joy-Cons are already broken, so just, who cares?
That's true.
That's got a point. And the clocks you don't have to repeatedly grab, because they're not trying to, like, force their way out of your grip.
Crane Game?
For Crane Game, yeah.
Crane Game is actually, I think, my least favorite minigame in Mario Party 2, because it's so long, it's not as rewarding as the first game, and I just get bored. I kind of use it as a bathroom break or a snack break.
We're just dumping all the rejects who didn't win the bid war.
Yeah. Rejects. Rejects.
Snack says he still messed up his hand when playing Tug of War on Superstars. I don't feel it's as bad, though.
Gosh.
Like, for me personally, anyway.
I don't feel like it's as bad either, but maybe Snack's just special.
Possibly. Everyone's got an experience of some capacity here. Everyone's hands are different, after all.
That's true. And Snack has special hands.
So we're just gonna look the
That's
other
terrible.
way. Oh, we got DK the last second. Nice.
Ooh, ooh.
Now we just got Wario. I'm sorry. I hate to do
Whenever
this.
I lose this game early on, I just try to look the same way as the one player to see how small I can get my head, though. 'Cause it looks so
Yes.
that tiny little head.
And this is
My
another
all
one.
frail hands.
And I feel like this is another one where I question whether it's easier on 2 or Superstars, honestly.
I think it's another one for me that is about equal, I would say.
They feel equal, honestly.
Yeah.
I would say so. Because you still have the reaction time to, like, change right before the frame, like, considers it.
Right.
The round is done, you know?
My glass bones and paper skin. By the way, for anybody wondering, this voice is Madame Wario's voice. I don't think I ever said that at the beginning, so if you're like, who is this?
Who's talking?
I'm Madame Wario. The other chick is Madame Toadstool.
The other chicken?
Oh, shit. No, the other chicken is Madame.
The other chicken.
I'm the chicken over here.
She's the
other
chicken. I'm the person. I don't know.
Wow.
The other chicken.
I don't know where it begins. Who's talking?
Oh gosh.
That meme will never die.
It will never die. Who's talking?
Did you see it in the last run? Did you see the Who's Talking in the last run that popped up? The Faxanadu run? Because that was fantastic. I loved all the
yes.
little like throwbacks to SGM's past. So shout out to Not Lobber for doing that for the randomizer for SGM.
That's amazing.
Madam
The
So-
RES is Madame Toadstool.
So if Madame Toadstool's the chicken, you're the person. Who am I then?
Yeah, she's the
I-
person.
I don't know.
Or
I
what
don't-
am I?
That person's so boring. I don't want to be the person anymore. I want to be something cooler.
Wingspan is a new bird. That's what I am. I'm the chicken.
So how did we get DK there? That's okay. We got another shout.
Someone just made fan art, and it's just like mine and Toad's icons, but then MT is just a chicken, like standing with us, like uninvited.
And yes, Odie, beautiful race.
It's so fantastic.
Nice.
Nice.
Yo, shout out to Law's Cards fan too. That commentary was amazing. I loved it.
Oh yeah, I caught most of it, but I didn't hear like the tail end of it.
So what I'm hearing is you're a fake fan.
Fake gamer.
phone. You're a chicken and a big phone.
Uninvited chicken.
Phone.
Here's one I wish would have returned, was Toad in the Box.
Oh, I love Toad in a Box. It's so simple, but I like it.
Same here. I absolutely love it.
Toad in a box. It's my Toad in a box. Oh my god. Oh, but at your parents' house, a Toad in a box.
Oh, we got a miracle. We got Toad at the end.
Oh, yay!
We did it.
You have the miracle Toad.
I also love
Chicken
like Toad's
person
presence in a lot
and
of
the
these
miracle
mini games. Like, so that's something I appreciate too.
Yeah, I do too, because he's my other favorite character, so having him be like a staple in the mini games was fun since he wasn't playable.
It feels more wholesome to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
You wear a disguise and look like human guy.
Like even here,
Not
Tipsy
a
Turtle.
friend you
They haven't featured for the panel art.
Oh. Did you ever use that really amazing chicken boo alert that I made for you?
Me?
Yeah.
I thought.
I don't know. I don't remember it. I know I made an alert a long time ago that was this. It was Chicken Boo as a ballerina. It was really long though. It was really stupid.
I don't remember. I don't remember seeing it, but I feel
Fine.
like
I'm
I
just
would
gonna
have
look.
added it.
I'm just gonna use it as an alert. Anyway, Is that the...
I'm just sitting here pounding a totem while you two carry on.
Yeah, you're just like, whatever.
Peanut gallery over here.
Yeah,
Good grief.
we're really cool.
We are. We're such cool chickens.
We're
and
such
people.
cool. That's what you said?
Such cool chickens.
We're such cool.
We're such cool.
I always liked ground pound too. Another very simple concept that, I don't know, it was just fun to watch, I guess. It was fun to race. Well, I sucked at it. You always beat me, so.
She really is a big phony then.
But.
Oh, is that that music note, like on the right, always kind of reminds me of the automaton a little bit.
Oh yeah, it does. It looks like rubbery or something. Like it doesn't look.
But it's like big like one. It just
Yeah.
There's something about that like pops out that makes it remind me like it looks like that.
For Disney Dancing, I think they improved it in Superstars because it's not so short. It's such a cute concept.
Now for this run, it's good to have it only be one note because then you can clear it really fast.
Right.
But yeah,
just in general,
it feels more engaging whenever you're collecting more than one note.
definitely. I think they improved that one for sure.
How long have automatones been around?
I have no idea. The first time I ever
Sure
became
either.
aware of them, probably. The first time I had ever heard of one was probably like 8 years ago-ish, like
Yeah.
somewhere in the early-ish Let's Play days for me. Maybe
Yeah.
like around the time we first went to PAX, which would have been like 2012 or 2013. They've probably been around for longer, but that was
Probably
the first time I
longer,
think
yeah.
I ever saw one.
Yeah, I think me too.
So what would that have been then? Like a little over 10 years maybe at least?
Yeah, about maybe not quite 10 years, but somewhere
Around that.
somewhere close. Because I know that when we went to our first like game convention, there were a lot of like fun like Japanese,
That's true.
almost like theremin type instruments,
Mm-hmm.
and so I feel like that's what like I first saw it on YouTube was around that same era.
That was a lot of money from that one. 28 coins.
Ooh,
And then it's getting multiplied.
I always forget about this mini game.
That's a lot of coins. Yeah, that's pretty good when you have that and then you got the multiplier kicking in.
Oh yeah.
I mean, lives could be good or bad. Now, if you're trying to aim to be quick, maybe don't necessarily need the lives, but it's good insurance, you know? Free real estate. Here we got our famous penguin bobsleds with the
The penguin bus.
luminescent buttholes.
Oh yeah.
That was the only thing people were sad didn't like return in bobsled run for Superstars. They're like, who cares about which bobsled run it is? We just wanted the penguin butts.
The butts.
Buttholes could be important now, I guess. Oh, we couldn't make it over to the left. It's hard to get that speed boost on the left. You gotta
I
like
know.
use the brake like way early.
And the CPUs never want to go that way, so you're automatically like going to the right.
Yeah. Like on your team anyway. Now if they're together they tend to go left, but then it's just a question of hitting the speed boost, which they don't always hit.
I feel like they just never work with me. The CPU if they're on my team.
That seems about right. Oh, it's getting close at the end here. Oh, we got it.
Maybe people love penguin butts. It's fine.
Well, that's, Oh, for some reason I was about to say that's the end of the road, but I'm like, no, that's just the start. We only got the first
That's
two.
and that's fair.
We're not going that fast. And then they brought Handcar Havoc back in Mario Party Superstars,
Why?
but it wasn't this version. Probably to torture you. Because they knew it would torture you.
Listen, I know that, like, I figured out my problem on Handcar Havoc with Mario Party 1. All these years I thought it was me, but it was actually just my controller joystick was worn out, because when I got a new controller, I never fell off again. And I'm like, oh, I guess I didn't put 2 and 2 together. Maybe that's why I was like, why was I good at this when I was a kid? Now I'm not.
Hashtag go left.
I feel like it's also easy to fall off in the Superstars version, so half the time everybody playing falls off whenever I play a game with anybody, so it makes it funnier.
I never fall off.
Yeah, you never do.
I've never. I'm really good.
I've never fallen off in my life.
In my life.
In my life.
That was the secret.
Yeah, imagine just having
You
a
just
worn
have
out
to be a cool
controller.
chicken.
Oh, don't forget we got double rainbows here.
Double rainbows. By the way, I think we may have gotten a donation if there's time.
There's not been any donations in the last half an hour.
See, I told you, I can't count. I saw a number.
Here's your proof,
I was like, oh, that's a different number. Oh, never mind. Don't mind me.
What?
I'm just over here. I'm making this up so that someone will fulfill another donation just for me. So I don't look like I can't count.
I guess while I'm here, though, I might as well just go ahead and bring up the fact that if we do hit 5,000 by the end of Sonic Adventure, we'll have our next 2 giveaways that we're going to be doing. One of the milestone prizes, a copy of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is among that, and the Oddish art print as well. And let's not forget that there is another incentive going on now that the one for this game has ended. It's the TMNT Shredder's Revenge incentive to pick which character Alan will play, and that game starts at 9 o'clock. Your choices: April, Casey, Dawn, Leo, Mikey, Raph, and Splinter.
Donnie all the way.
Yeah, let's go, Dawn.
If y'all want the Dawn, trying to get for donations.
Y'all want
Go for the Dawn!
Everyone's at zilch right now, so.
Mario, I'm not sure what you're doing here. I can't see where he wants me to aim. Oh, I missed. Oh, it just spawned right in front of us now. Okay. The game took pity. And I still missed.
Wow. I think we talked about this last year, but I'm glad that the game developers were smart enough to be like, oh, you know what? Real players aren't going to be able to play this well. I think we'll just put him as the torpedo launcher, because that's basically the only way you can ever really win this game, at least in my opinion. It's just so hard to know where to go for the target.
Yeah, I have, like, there's no way of knowing where to go.
No! And the computers automatically know where to go. So it's like, this isn't fair.
That's dumb.
It really is. But I'm glad, at least for Minigame Coaster, you're always the torpedo no matter
Right,
what.
you're always the torpedo. So I'm like, they knew this wasn't good. They were just like, okay, we don't have time. We're leaving it in.
And here's one of my favorite minigames. Toad Bandstand.
Aww.
Especially since he's looking so dapper.
I love his suit.
I love it so much.
I don't like this one as much as Mario Bandstand. That'll always be the top tier for me, but it is cute.
Agreed. Yeah, because I like being able to, like, be one of the other instruments than forced into just drums or the flute.
Right. I just like being able to be the trumpet and mess it up terribly on purpose.
I love doing that.
It is so funny sounding, though. I love it.
It is.
And it's my favorite minigame on Mario Party 1 as well.
Oh yeah, it's my second favorite.
It's one of mine too, yeah, for sure.
It's just so funny. And I wish they brought that back to Superstars. I'm like, how did they not think of this one?
I have no idea. It makes me miss it, too.
I
That
know.
was sad, yeah.
It would have been so funny to recreate that.
That would have been really funny.
I know
I'd
people are
say
wanting
we start
DLC
a
for it, too. It's
letter
like, I mean,
campaign.
We can hope, at least. You know?
Mm.
I have no idea if they're ever going to go back to it.
I still am holding out hope. Since
Well,
it's only
The thing
for a
is,
year.
like, look what happened with Super Mario Party. I mean, like, a few years
Right.
later, it came out with DLC, so that's what
No,
makes me think, they could.
And I know this is like the #1 selling game on the Switch and that, but even with like Mario Kart 8, there have been years where people are like, oh, when are we getting Mario Kart 9? And it's like they were like, oh, never mind, we're just gonna add more tracks over the next 2 years. And
Pretty much. So,
you know, so they could do anything. I don't believe that all hope is lost.
Also, technically, I can just end the minigame now, because it doesn't actually count against you if you go down into the quicksand and you have enough coins.
Really?
Yep, see?
I didn't realize that.
This is another one that I think they corrected in Superstars because now the team is working together as opposed to individually. So all your coins just pool instead of, you know, one of you gets 2 coins and somebody else gets 20.
For sure, yeah. How dare us complete minigames quicker?
I got a donation that just came in.
Go for it.
It is $5 from Big Odie, the Fazana dude. wanted to say thank you for enjoying our Fazana dude race. Not Love was fierce competition. I can't wait to watch it back with that legendary LOZ commentary. Let's get this TMNT bid war going. Raph is my favorite turtle, but I gotta go for my boy Casey Jones. Ooh, leftovers.
Someone's showing their love for hockey.
Aw, love you, Odie.
Hate you, Odie.
Oh my god, how could you do this? I can't believe you've done this.
How could you do? I can't believe you've done this. Just kidding, Odie. You're fine.
Just fine.
Now I have the Mario Bandstand song stuck in my head. That's
Good.
really cool.
Which one, though? We're not even singing the same one. Like, we're not singing it. We both just started singing 2 completely different Mario Bandstand songs.
That sounded so good too. Both of us.
It sounded, I'm sure anybody who just tuned in, like, oh, what's the Stack Game Marathon, was like, it's gonna be a no for me.
Oh my god.
This was just the babble like an idiot hour.
Sorry, guys.
This is. I don't really know what you expected, Toad, but here we go.
Yeah, sorry for ruining your.
Ruining? Have you seen what's been happening so far? We've been doing pretty solid here.
Maybe you just play well in a completely chaotic environment.
That's the secret.
That's my secret too, actually. That and being.
Yeah, being a chicken is your #1 secret.
Also, this is one that you can't let them carry. Unfortunately, it doesn't count as a win if you lose.
This would have been a fun one to bring back too, I think.
Yeah, it's
sure.
like in the same vein as Mario Bandstand.
Yeah, it is. It's
Oh.
just dancing.
Well, I ruined it.
Oh no!
So yeah, even though Luigi won, it doesn't count, unfortunately. You yourself have to get through it. Oh, we had quite a streak there, but look at the lives count. I mean, we should be good.
Yeah.
Says that's a
That
good
was-
point. Playing
yeah.
well in a chaotic environment is Mario Party 101.
Yeah, that's true.
It really is. Oh, this time Luigi does the moves.
How did you miss on 6-4?
Got another donation that's coming. This time it's from Rudy the Cat with the $5. Those turtles are tough. What an inspiration, getting shredded like that. Mush. I like Raphael because he's tough, but I'll put this on Michelangelo. That's because Boss wants to play as Brad. I mean, because I think Alan likes him. Mush.
We'll get past this one, I promise.
Thanks, Rudy. Rudy the cat?
Is that what it was with Rudy the
I
Cat?
Yeah.
think so. Thanks,
That's
Rudy.
what I heard. Rudy. I can see myself out of you.
I know, stuck on World 6-4 is poetic.
Seems that way.
I also got stuck on 6-4 last year when I did my minigame Island Run because I kept having horrible luck with Hop Bob and I'm like, how does this happen? I never have problems with this. It was just like a classic choke.
That time I got through it.
There we go.
I was just secretly hoping Wario would appear just for you to be the one given the moves.
Just to give the dance class. You just had to take a couple classes before you got the choreography.
Exactly.
Yeah. And the way that Wario dances is pretty similar to M-Dub's style of
It's
dance.
exactly my style. I'm classically trained in that style.
In Wario.
And every time I move, I go ha 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 ha.
As you just can't count.
As I don't count. I can't. Yeah, I don't count the music. I just make weird noises during it.
Oh,
This is such a bizarre concept.
we missed that one too. Oh well.
Oh no!
I don't know if, for anyone who remembers last year, like it was a narrow win because the CPU actually fell down, and
Yes, that's right.
I like cruised right past them. It was like literally.
I remember
right at the
that.
end.
I've had some very lucky wins in that minigame because it feels so good when you get it at the last second and have this clutch win.
Especially when you're playing against Madame Oreo. And you're like, yes, I finally beat her! You shouldn't be this good!
We had a better lead that time though, so we'd be good now.
And we get another donation that has come in.
Go
This
for it.
one is from Gamer David with a $10 donation.
Gamer
He's a-
David.
Happy big SGM time, y'all. It's been a blast listening in and watching all these great fun times for a great cause. I'm looking forward to the rest of the marathon. Keep up the great work, everyone, and keep having a good old time.
Aw, thank you so much, Gamer David.
Thank you for all the donations. Oh, we got a bomb.
We got a bomb.
They actually, all three of them were like very like within the range that I was kind of hovering in, so it was a little tricky to navigate.
It gives
This
me
one's like
anxiety.
impossible, honestly.
I usually do the figure 8 strategy, but even then, it's like it still gives
Sometimes-
me anxiety.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get lucky. I like that.
Yeah.
It's like I said, all three of them like flew within the range that I was in, and it just there was no escape.
No.
Although staying in the back does generally seem to help better versus being up close to them.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it does too. I think it helps to be kind of.
Because there's more time till the bomb actually like falls down versus
Yeah.
like being immediately thrown at you.
That makes sense.
But it's playing your song.
True.
I see London, I see France.
That was the song that you thought it was, MT. I don't even know what that was.
I was thinking the Bob's Blood Run song.
Oh, I thought you were singing that song like goes through Doug's head every time he sees Patty. Like that's really what I heard. I was like, whoa! I was like, is that really what she thinks is my song?
Keep in mind she is a chicken. So.
That's true. That is true. Oh.
You know what game that rips my hand up?
What's
This
that?
is like, you know, how many? Are we like, how long ago did we talk about that? Anyway,
RC Pro-Am.
What?
I said RC Pro-Am.
Yep, that one.
That was it. That's it. I don't know why you needed to think about it, but
What the heck is it called? The fishing one, where you fish for coins and chests and stuff.
what? I thought you loved that one. Castaways.
I do.
Castaways.
I love Castaways, thank you. I
Yeah.
love Castaways, and I also calloused my hand from it.
Wow.
That rotation on the control stick, yeah.
Rotation. But I always felt like I did okay to Shadow. Is that in 1?
Yep.
Yeah, that's in 1. It's also in Superstars, though.
Superstars
They
has
did
it
add
as
it
well.
back.
Is it? Oh.
Mhm.
Yep.
And it's one of my favorite coin collecting minigames in both versions. I really like that minigame.
Alright, so we get a trio of donations that's coming in now.
Nice.
The first one is from Judy the Cub with a $5 donation. And they've got to say, greetings SGM, and greetings to my fellow friend Rudy. Oh, a turtle. I shall cast my vote to go towards April, my oh my. This alone put us over $4,600, so...
Oh, let's go!
Nice.
Judy the Cub!
And now for the second one that came in. This is from LOZ Cards Fan once more with a $10 donation. Just a minute! I'd like Donatello as a character, please.
Let's go, Dawn.
And the last of the donos that has come in now is from K-Man with $10. I just remembered Bobo legit thought there was a lo-fi remix of the Ronald McDonald Insanity song. Maybe the most insane concept, and I need everyone to remember it. But with that, that now means that Donatello has got a sizable lead at $35, with April, Casey, and Mikey all at $5 each.
Thank you guys for the donations. Okay, man, I can explain, okay? It was really late. The volume was really low, and I was just... I don't know. I heard it. I heard like the and I was like, oh my god, this is like a lo-fi remix of Ronald McDonald Insanity. And then I seriously heard the like da 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 da, and I was like, I didn't know this existed. So I'm like, is this Ronald McDonald Insanity? And I think Kagan was just like, what is wrong? Like, what is wrong with you? What? How did you hear this?
Also, during that chaos, we just got a new record on Mecha Marathon.
Oh my god!
We
new
broke 40
record.
yards.
What?
Yes.
New record.
Which I would argue is easier on Superstars, but apparently, maybe I was just spinning, you know?
Exactly. Just even the concept.
That's like the most chaotic song to be
Oh my
lo-fi.
god. I hope that exists.
Oh, that's where my mind went. So if it needs to exist now.
It's so funny.
Also, Wario sneaked just a smidge ahead of me on Abandoned Ship.
And this is one of the hardest rooms in the game. Because it's just a lot of button mashers, so it's very tiresome if you have to do it like
Repeatedly
more than
over and
once.
over.
Yeah. You get like worse and worse, and then this is like a room that I, as a kid, rage quit it a lot.
Oh, not just you. I know lots
Yeah.
of us did. Yeah, World
And I
7's
think-
notorious for being bad.
I think that people kind of are on the fence of which one's worse, 7 or 8, but I think 7's worse. And I'm like, button mashing is one of the things I'm good at. It's just there's luck mixed in with like Abandoned Ship. It's just sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. Same thing with Mecha Marathon. I don't
And then,
know.
then we have Hot Rope Jump now.
Right.
Which, this version of it, like, now that Superstars is out, I still stand by this version being the hardest.
Really?
I do.
I don't know if I have a preference of which I think is harder, but I think there's more pressure in the new one because it's like the record can be so much higher. So
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know if it's just everybody knows how to play it better now or what.
I was gonna say, have you seen my record for that by chance?
I think I have, but I can't remember what it is. You'd have to tell me again, but
678.
okay, no, I have not seen this. That's definitely not what I have seen.
Wow.
That's
wow.
insane.
That is. How long did that take?
I think like a little over half an hour.
That
my
becomes
God.
at that point it just becomes like a meditation. Like,
Dude. Wow.
that's crazy.
I know Alan has managed to reach like 500. I've reached about 200. And you get into this state of like, you just don't think anymore. Just
Right.
much.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It becomes
Oh.
like a meditation.
And here's
Right.
why I also think it's harder. Like, right at the end, I was getting close to finishing this one, and then it, like, the speed suddenly, like, slowed down. It
shifts,
threw me
yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Does it do that on Superstar?
I mean, don't that.
It does, yeah.
It does.
Okay.
But I feel like it's not as bad.
I think it's easier to track like the pattern, maybe.
Maybe, maybe.
I feel it is.
Yeah, maybe it's also like the graphics are just better. You can see in like smaller, like
Well,
changes than you
you have
can
to-
with this.
You have to figure too that the connection for what is it, CRTV, the old TV.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like when you're playing an old system on a new TV, there's delay, so it's naturally a little bit tougher sometimes on a
Oh my
new TV
gosh,
with some of
yeah.
these mini games versus an HDMI connection on a new game. That's fake for
That's
that.
wild.
That is very
That's
true.
wild.
That's
wild.
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 That's wild.
Also, I messed
Well,
up
I was
there
trying to
earlier
say,
than I thought, but
I think
Just
I just
ignore
blew
it.
your mind because you're like, wow.
I was laughing too hard there. No, don't be. It's making the run
Okay.
fun.
Just to throw in another donation that came in, it is a $5 from Narusonic. SGM has been great so far, and I appreciate the hard work everyone is putting in. I'd love for my vote to go towards Rat Dad Master Splinter.
Big Splinter.
$5 just as Mikey, Casey, and April do, but Donatello still got that 35, so
Let's go.
Thank you so much, Narusonic.
Thank you.
So hot
if
rope
you hear
jump-
crinkling. That's just
You.
Yeah, the timing
know.
is just so weird in this one. I think I'm used to Superstar's timing, honestly.
Yeah, maybe that's. I mean, that could make a difference now, especially if that's what you play more consistently. Like,
More recently, too, yeah.
right? You know what I mean? Like, that's gonna trip you up because it's a. It makes
The
a difference
timings are
with other
different,
people.
yeah.
Yeah,
This one still feels, like I said, more difficult to me overall, I think.
right. We were.
You think-
I mean, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask if do you think placement like changes things too, like closer to the end versus in the middle?
I think it's easier closer to the end because you can kind of
Oh, okay.
zone out of
I
what
was
the other
Visually,
kids do.
yeah, I think it seems like you can kind of cue in a little better with it.
Gotcha.
You can kind of hone in on your character because that's another thing that used to mess me up all the time was I'd see the other players and mess up because I'd see them not jump and then I'd be like, oh, I don't have, oh, and it would just, it would
Throw
trip
you
me
off.
up. Yeah.
That
They will-
crinkling is Pippin's. He won't leave a bag alone. Sorry.
Aw. We know you're a chicken though, so that's not really
It's pretty. Yeah, I'm just
pretty sus.
doing my chicken thing and Rat Daddy.
Yeah, we're still stuck on hot rope jump here a little bit.
What I was going to mention earlier, though, is that we were talking about Castaways, and that's one of those games that I'm good at it in both 1 and Superstars, but they play very differently. The controls aren't exactly the same.
Oh,
Despite it being the same controls, it doesn't feel exactly the same. So it's definitely something you kind of have to adapt to going back and forth that makes a difference.
It's still the rotation of the joy.
It is, but it's just the sensitivity of casting your line out is different. Like the distance isn't, it doesn't go as far as fast, I guess, or as slowly maybe is the better way to describe it. It goes different distances a lot faster in the original version. Or in the new version. Sorry, I keep getting them mixed up. But it's just stuff like that. It makes a difference.
Yeah, for sure.
But Hot Rope Jump was actually the one I got stuck on as a kid, and I would get so frustrated because the other mini games before this were kind of a gamble. And that I didn't know that you could just lightly tap the A button to jump lower. I thought all your jumps were the same height, so I thought it was just impossible to win. It wasn't actually until I
There we
started...
go. We got it.
You got it! Let's
Yay!
go! It wasn't actually until I started LPing that I figured out the
trick.
The height of the jumps, yeah.
With the help of Slim Kirby. I didn't understand. I was like, oh my god, the secret has been unlocked.
And this is one where you can kind of give yourself a good boost if you jump as you're starting up the ramps on Skateboard Scamper.
Yeah. That's MT's favorite minigame of all time. Skateboard Scamper!
Always die.
This one sucks!
Freaking boo. This one sucks.
This is the PG version of this, where like, you know, if you were to play this in real life and lose, you just get like casually.
Huh. We were pretty neck and neck with DK though, so I honestly couldn't tell if we were winning or not.
I like to play the game that if I played this in real life, would I die if I lost? And Skateboard Scamper in this version, you just get swallowed by a ghost. It's really not that big of a deal. No, listen. It's a lot more. You become part of the haunt. In the first version, you just fall into the lava and die on this brick path that's disintegrating. I think I'd prefer to get swallowed by the ghost.
Honestly, same.
I don't think I'd want to fall into the lava and just be like, well, that was fun. Bye.
That time we definitely got it. Of course.
Nice.
Of course someone would be like, oh, I popped off for the DK win.
Of course, the stacked game marathon would pop off for the DK win. Specifically.
The
whole thing.
The whole marathon is a DK sim. Here's another tricky one. Oh, somehow I fell. Well, I wasn't wrong with saying it was tricky. I was like slightly adjusting a different way, and I think it caused my jump to not jump as well.
I do like platform peril though. This is kind of like, okay, yay, we're past all the really crappy mini games. What are you doing over there?
Yeah, what's happening?
Sorry. I was trying to get Ren to be cute and say something into the mic, and he just. Sorry.
So you did a mic throw, not a mic drop.
A mic throw?
There you go, and he just smacks it like.
Well, that makes 2 for 2 because I had a mic drop on me yesterday, and you just had your mic thrown.
Oh my god.
Donations coming.
Perilous.
This time, this donation is from Snumpo. With a $25 donation. Throwing out this dono to put some more on the homie Casey Jones. Also, can we get Bobo to break us off a couple bars of our favorite Ayo Cheetah verse?
Oh. Ayo Cheetah, what's up? What does he say? He's like, I let these bananas get old, now I don't know how I'm gonna eat them. Don't be a little bee, I'll just make some banana bread with some chocolate cheese. There you go. That was for you, Snub. Thanks for that.
I think I'm having some difficulties with this metagame, unfortunately, with my controller.
Oh, no!
Although we did make it to the end that time, just wasn't as fast.
Yeah, because it looks like it's going kind of
I think it might be my controller, actually.
Yeah, because I was going to say, I feel like you wouldn't just do this on your own.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, because I thought it was something I had done to, like, slightly adjust differently, but,
yeah.
no, it seems to be the controller has to be, like, dead zone at a specific angle.
I like how you bounced off Peach's head right there at the end.
Okay, so I guess...
Thanks, Zach.
I guess if I get a good rhythm going here, we should be alright. It's good that we're in the middle. I feel like that's more helpful here. Okay, that time I got it. We got it.
Oh, good.
But yeah, I had to, like, concentrate extra on that, be like, okay, you can't break even, like, a millimeter away from that.
Right.
So we finally made it to World 8.
Oh yeah, you made it.
So there's still some challenges ahead of us.
Nice.
At least what I think is the toughest world is out of the way. But...
Yeah, I mean, I usually... I kind
World
of
8's
hover
not-
between the two. as
Yeah,
far as
like
what I
World
think's
8's
more
not a great time either, but I don't know.
We say as I still haven't got a single coin yet.
No.
Oh, here we go. We're getting some now. You only need, what, 15, I think?
I think so.
Or is it 20?
It's not a. I don't remember, but I don't think it's a super high number.
Either way, we look like we're good now. We got 29, so I'm pretty sure it's
Okay,
more.
well,
than
yeah, it's definitely not 30. So.
Yeah, it's either 15 or 20. I went too
Yeah.
fast. I didn't see what the description said. Just grab coins.
Yeah, just grab coins. You'll be fine.
And then we got Shy Guy Says. World 1 for sure is the hardest to bump with. I mean, bumper balls can be something that hangs you up. The very first
Hate bumper
minigame.
balls too.
So, in fairness...
That's true, yeah. I think this version of Shy Guy Says is the easiest.
Oh, I agree.
Definitely, in my opinion. Especially if you know the Lakitu trick. But
Yep.
if you don't, then you might not see it that way. But once you know, it's like, oh, okay. I don't have to worry about this anymore.
Oh my
But-
god, the Lakitu trick. What?
So Lakitu goes across the top there. If he goes by really fast, you're not going to get faked out. If he goes by slowly, you're getting faked out.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So you watch Lakitu
Chicken
to
has
see what
learned
Shy Guy's
something.
going to do.
Chicken learned something today.
And it's especially helpful later in, like, as the game has gone on for a while.
Wow. Oh my
Exactly.
gosh.
So in the original version and in the Superstars version, there is no gauge of if he's going to fake you out or not, so it's a lot
Right.
more challenging. And I don't know what it is. I think the Superstar version is harder just because he waits longer. His fake outs are a little bit less predictable than in
They
Mario
are.
Party 1.
And he
So
can
I
do more
suck.
than one fake out.
Right, so I'm just like, ah.
Sneak
So
and
even though
sword.
the
Oh,
controls, sorry, I was gonna say the controls are improved because now it's just L and R buttons and it makes more sense, but I still fail every time.
Man.
Speaking of which, Superstars majorly messed up Sneak and Store.
Yes.
It is the hardest version of this.
We say as I win.
What? What's
First try.
See, my point has been proven. You can
Yes.
win it on the first try in Mario Party 2, but not in
Superstars, definitely.
Superstars.
Yeah,
Man.
Superstars definitely,
Mm-mm.
there's something about it that just feels off.
The controls they don't respond like they should.
Yeah, because I can't ever seem to win the Superstars version.
No, it's like a miracle if I think I've won maybe twice since getting the game.
Oh no!
It's terrible.
And I instantly lost Hexagon Heat.
No!
So many bounces off clear heads.
Oh.
Aesthetically, I like Mushroom Mix-Up better, just the look of it's cuter and everything.
I
but
think I do too, yeah.
And I like the speed of Hexagon Heat. It kind of gets to the point a little bit faster.
Oh,
Sorry,
man,
I just
yeah,
saw
you
that nail bounced all over the place.
That was just,
It's happened
that
again,
was bad
actually.
luck.
It's been green both times now so far.
Oh,
And,
man.
And then I can't like make it over, and there's like too many of them already on the platform. So I
Right.
keep bouncing off their heads.
That's
So
rough.
tragic.
Now, on that note, you can use the head bouncing in your advantage to get them to bounce into the lava.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh-oh. Wow, we're not getting a break with Hexagon Heat.
Man.
This is another one that if you lost, if you lost Hexagon Heat in real life, you just die, I guess.
Die,
if you
I
lost,
guess. If you lost Mushroom Mix-Up, you just fall into the water. It's safer. You get kidnapped by a squid, but...
Oh man, yeah, you got bounced on your head quite a bit there.
Yeah, and it also keeps you from being able to like do a proper jump as well when you've been squished.
Mm-hmm.
There, Karma got them.
Nice.
That's what they get for doing it to me.
Another one of the hardest parts of minigame coaster is like the more you mess up one minigame, it's like the more prone you are to keep messing up because it makes you nervous.
Yeah. I accidentally clicked off the tab with my mouse.
Oh no.
We're good though. We're good. Now we got Lava Tile Isle.
Kingo said, "You don't come back alive from where blooper takes you."
He's not wrong.
That got dark very quickly.
This is one, like Lava Tile Isle, it can't end in a draw.
Yeah.
But,
Oh,
hey, no
I
worries.
didn't realize.
I never
Well,
really
to
had
clear
any
the minigame,
difficult with
yeah.
this one. I think this is one of those that the harder you try, the more easy, like the easier it is to fail. Sometimes, not all the time, but it's just a weird one.
But we finally made it to Bombs Away.
Nice.
Bombs away.
The fun version.
Yes, the big bomb at the end. Let's go.
Pretty funny when everybody else falls off of this one and you win and it goes to like the celebration screen and then the huge bomb just comes on the island and you're just standing there celebrating.
It doesn't happen very often, but it's really
that's
funny
me
when
and
it's
Peach.
really
Me
funny.
and Peach. Okay, we survived.
Go!
Got another donation that came in.
Go for it.
This one is from Scooter with a $25 donation. I gotta say, hey folks, not quite Dirt Daddy here. It's been a great event so far. Now I gotta ask, what do studio equipment and karate have in common? April O'Neil, that's what. Let's see that yellow jumpsuit kick some Foot Clan butt. And just as that donation came in, we just got another one as I was reading that one. This one is from TwitchNick022 with $12.56. Big reward for the first try on Lava Tile Isle.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much, Scooter and Twitch Nick!
That's the totals
Heyo,
for
Scooter!
the TMNT incentive are now Splinter at 5, Mikey at 5, April and Casey are both tied at 30, and Donatello's still holding on at the lead with 35, but it's not a commanding lead anymore.
Also, once I clear this minigame, it'll be time. This is the final minigame.
Wow.
The big Bowsers.
Where all three of them gang up on you.
Yeah. At least you get infinite tries. though.
There are infinite tries. I was glad. Now, it wouldn't have made much difference, I guess, either way, since, like, World 9 literally is just this one minigame.
Yeah.
But you technically do have a save point before it. So I was actually kind of surprised it didn't, like, take away from your lives counter when you lose on this one.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, it's just literally infinite, so... But even if it did take away from your lives, I mean, like, the save
At
point's,
least
like,
you
right
could
there.
restart from there. Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, they are vicious. That, like, all three gang up on you. They will not shoot each other whatsoever.
No, they won't. And I know it's kind of sad because people were really excited going through Minigame Coaster for the first time thinking like, oh, this will unlock Bowser Jr. as a character!
Yeah, and that would have been so good if that was
That
the
would have been
case.
so
Oh, yeah.
cool, but it doesn't do that, so it's just
that's really dumb, yeah.
And yeah,
little
kind of
let
like
down.
how, like, even on Minigame Island for Mario Party 1, it didn't unlock Toad. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah, like it was the same concept. It was like, oh, here we have Slot Car Derby against Toad, he's gonna become playable, but then he doesn't.
Like, even Mario Party 4 does something similar, like, with the... When you have the Bazaar, with the beach volley minigame.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have the hosts, like, as characters, too, as well
Yeah,
as...
mm-hmm.
Wasn't Bowser also in that?
I think so, yeah. I want to say yes anyway, but you would think that, you know, Nintendo would realize, like, oh yeah, people want that. Oh, but
This one is frustrating.
Although they are very vicious. I'm trying the best I can with like dodging them as I shoot at them, and
That's hard.
it's just finding that right connection. This is usually what causes your
Yeah.
run to get delayed before you like, you know, get your record time or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know I just got over an hour, so this isn't PB unfortunately, but we're still doing decent. I think.
I think you're still killing it, yeah.
yeah.
Nope.
And you've had us
Go ahead.
bronies distracting you.
I wouldn't have it any other way though. I love that both of you here with me. Yeah, you've made the run very enjoyable, so thank you.
Oh, well, thanks.
Even if it is just a chicken.
Happy to hear that.
It's just the chicken.
It's just
the whole
chicken.
time. You're gonna play this back later, and it's just the whole time you just.
Yeah, no one. We understand you, but everybody else just hears like barking on. They don't know what you're saying at all.
Oh my god. Oh, you were close on that one.
Yeah, I got 2 of them. That's the closest I've had so far. Oh. Yeah, it gets down to like when it's close to 2, or like I said in that one case, I did get 2, and then I kind of got ganged up on by the last one remaining. It's tricky. I don't really know a solid strat for this, unfortunately.
That's hard, yeah. Told you that person was a chicken.
We still didn't determine what I am yet. So if
We
got-
didn't. We never did get back to that.
What did we say originally?
I don't think we did.
We didn't. Yeah, we haven't decided
Oh.
yet.
Well,
Oh, he got lucky on that hit. Oh, I was hoping I could have turned around in time for that.
man, these Koopa kids mean business.
They really do.
They do though. It's
There's a reason this is the most difficult minigame. But it's this version of it.
yeah.
Yeah, because we did Shell Shock earlier when it was just regular CPUs. And, you know, we got it first try, so... But this
It's just
one...
because they're all so heavily targeting just you.
Yeah, and like I said, they don't aim for each other, so... It's like... I don't even know if they can damage each other, because I've never seen them, like, actually hit
I don't
other.
think they. Yeah, like I don't think that they. If they can, I don't think I've
They
ever
do
seen
it.
them do it.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you're not a commentator, you're just a chicken. Big fat pony.
Oh, Toad's the gamer. That's what Right.
We got it! Time! We're done!
Oh, time!
After, I'm not sure how many times, but we did finally make it.
Yay! Did it.
And not that the special bonus matters, but we got 700 plus coins. It's based on your lives and your final coin count. But, yeah. We kind of ended a little early, too.
Nice.
The timer started late. Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it did start a little late.
Oh, it's all good. Yeah, thanks. So, I guess that was the run. Like, we finished
Yay!
it.
Let's run!
So,
GG's!
GG.
oh, definitely. So, I guess, do we have time to do anything extra, since I guess there's a little bit of time left till the next block?
We'll wait for word
Might
from...
need some confirmation on that.
Oh, yeah, we'll get some confirmation on that.
Yeah, because the options would be like a quick round of Minigame Stadium or like a few minigames, I guess. Because I know Minigame Stadium has an option where it can do like a really quick playthrough and like...
You could always show off the battle minigames too, since they're not part of minigame.
That's
Coaster.
true. So yeah, like maybe showcasing a few of the minigames here.
Yeah.
to 50 turns of Western Wind, clearly.
Obviously, that's what we have time for.
man.
That's happening. Driver's Edge showcase. No.
Clearly the best minigame in existence.
It's Driver's Ed.
I was personally thinking, though, maybe we should do the minigame showcase, since we have, like, a little bit more control if we get closer to the end.
That's probably a better idea.
But I'll wait to make sure, like, that they're okay with us doing that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that wasn't PB, unfortunately, but, I mean, it was still a pretty solid run, I would say.
How many times would you say you've done the minigame coaster?
Well, I mean, I've honestly lost count, but as far as, like, actual, like, speedrun attempts, including these runs, around maybe, like, 7 or 8, I would say, if I had to have an exact count. It's relatively new, I've been aiming for it.
That's really good, though.
The world record, now, emulated runs are considered legit entries for the speedrunning community, but I believe the world record is like just a little over 44 minutes.
Wow. What's your personal best?
It was the last marathon, which was 59 minutes, and I think it was 59. Like 8 seconds, maybe. Yeah, it was last year.
Yeah, it was under an hour. I do remember that.
Yeah, we're under an hour the last time.
I mean, this is pretty close.
I don't think Minigame Stadium lets you end that soon, unfortunately.
Yeah, I would say the best bet would to just do.
I would say like a minigame showcase, maybe the battle minigames.
Yeah.
That would be my personal recommendation, because Minigame Stadium, like the smallest you can do is 10 turns, I believe.
Right.
But I still think that's like around 20 minutes, and I don't want to cut it too tight. So I think the minigames will be better.
Yeah. I think it'll be easier to time just showcasing some mini games. Let's do it.
So as far as mini games go, I guess I could go ahead and let's go ahead and get started here. Just that way we can.
Yeah.
That way we'll kind of be on track for it. But yeah, as far as the players, yeah, he said just a few minigames is fine. So I'll stick with Yoshi since he was the winner. And since I have the Madam Sisters and Wolf as the announcer, why don't you three pick the other characters?
Oh! Ooh!
Well, you know who I will pick. I always pick the same person, so it's Wario for me.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Peach.
Okay. How about you, Wolf?
Let's give Luigi some respect.
Sounds good. And we'll just do them all in order.
Snack.
Pick DK! Oh my god.
Don't do it! No!
I think also, if I can put in a request, because we did it last year, I want to see if we can get the Bob-omb strut to victory in Day at the Races for a second year in a row, because every time OdinSpec picks Bob-omb when we play, he loses, and every time I pick him, he wins. So we gotta continue the meme. We gotta take the gamble.
Get to the bit.
Oh, apparently I had the gold mushroom to start with. But now Wario's got it. It's your favorite grab bag.
God. This is actually this is the better version of grab bag, at least.
Fair enough.
In my opinion. I know
Yeah.
other people disagree, but you know, and you've got this hot stadium full of Shy Guys.
I do love all the Shy Guys.
Just packed
adorable.
in.
The gaggle of them. Not a gaggle of chickens, though.
Yeah, sorry.
It's just under all the disguises as chickens.
Yeah, they're actually chickens.
Chicken guys.
Chicken guys. Shy chicks.
Shy chicks. Slim really wants that driver's head showcase.
Limbo. Also, Day at the Bastes. What a solid renaming. Exactly.
based in them chickens. What?
Oh, terrible. That's terrible.
Terrible.
How could you be? How could you do?
How could you do?
Oh.
Oh.
Here's probably one of my least favorites on Mario Party 2, raking them in.
Oh yeah, it's just boring. There's nothing to it.
And I feel like, I don't know, it just doesn't quite work the way I want it to. Like, the rake
Yeah.
just feels off. Because I feel like I'm helping the CPUs than anything else. Like, it doesn't seem to be
Right.
doing me any favors. Like,
No.
so far I've got so many of them on the edge.
That's what
But
I mean.
not
You like
actually in
pull
the
it to the
basket.
edge, but you don't get any. of
Yeah. Yeah, this one's frustrating, I think.
I did get 1 gold. Oh, Peach got ahead though.
Oh,
By 1.
I always get like 1 purple. And that's it.
I do see it. Yeah, Slim even agrees. Like, this is one of the least favorite minigames.
Ugh.
Here we go, Day at the Races.
What? Day at the races. Let's go, Bobo.
Bob-omb, let's go.
Ranks are just so fascinating.
Oh, Wario goes first. Well, he chose Bob-omb, so I don't have a
Oh,
choice.
all right. Wario
I'll pick Boo.
represent.
I'll just pick Boo.
All right.
So, in spirit,
if
we're
Bob-omb
still picking
wins,
Bob-omb.
though, if Bob-omb wins, we're just gonna pretend like.
I chose
We were
Boo,
Wario.
so because it made me pick second.
Yeah. How could he? How could he steal?
It's Wario. What'd you expect?
It's true. He knew.
Bob-omb is going off like a hot potato now, though.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Bobby.
Of course. Of course. See, you were right.
Did he win? He strutted to victory?
Yes. Yup.
Oh my god, let's go!
Boo didn't even teleport at all.
Let's go!
I did get second, though.
Odin's back. Did you see it? Did you see that strut? Oh, I'm so excited now. I'm so... 2 years in a row, baby! That's all I wanted.
So now we got facelift. Now there's like 6 variations of this because it's all the playable characters. So I could try to do all 6 if we want.
For time, I would probably just do one, honestly.
Yeah. Well, we went with Mario, so
Alright, we'll pull Mario's face.
just like the Super Mario 64 menu.
Yeah.
That's my sound effect.
I need you to record that now. We already got who's talking, so. It's even
feel like
funnier
I
that
don't see
Wario
Mario's
won now.
face.
Exactly, yeah. That Wario won with the bomb.
Great. Great.
Definitely back alley die cut. Agreed. And yeah, Crazy Cutters also has 3 variations, so I will pick. Let's do Blooper.
Big blooper.
Big bloops.
Big old bloop. I know, it's disappointing in Facelift how for Peach you just pull her hair. Like, this isn't
That is literally it.
hairless.
It's just, yeah.
it's Facelift.
It's hair lift.
Doesn't make any sense.
I feel like when I was a kid, I loved Crazy Cutters, and now I'm like, why am I so bad at this?
I'm actually doing kind of bad now too, but I do still like the minigame a lot.
I
like
do
it.
really like it. I just, the point system is definitely off.
Skewed.
Like,
Very skewed.
I think maybe when we first started playing this game, it was kind of like, oh wow, look how good I was at that, even though it's just like a total wild card as to what you're gonna even get.
Oh, maybe that's true, yeah.
Now it's Hot Bob-omb.
Hot Baba.
They look so funny when they drop the bomb.
Oh my god, yeah.
They just like bounce with it. Like, I don't know if that's what would happen, but okay.
The suspense. And it blew up in Peach's face.
Oh,
But there's
Poor
more.
Peach.
Now Luigi and I just keep passing it.
It always ends up between two characters.
That's what's happening here. And Luigi
Is there-
lost. So now it's me and Big W.
Is there a strat to this, or is it just luck?
It's kind of a timing thing, but there could be an element of luck too, I guess. I feel like, though, it's not full luck. Like, if that makes
No,
sense.
there's for sure a little bit of an element, but it's more. They fixed some of the timing stuff from the first game where you can just hold the bomb and wait. You can't do that in this one. It won't even show you
That's
that
what I
it's
was
going to
gonna
go off.
say,
It just
will it?
goes off.
Oh, okay.
So it makes it where it kind of fixed that.
Also very fitting for the last battle minigame.
Last mini game, let's
Bowser's
go.
Big Blast.
Big blast.
Gotta go with the purple.
As we go with
Okay,
this,
proceed.
we got another $10 donation that came in.
Oh,
Nice.
All78 here to support Albion Esports. Hi.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go Albion Esports.
And that brings us 36 cents. That's all it is, just to 4,700.
wow.
36 cents away. And it's at
Wowie, wow.
469,964. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that
nice,
number.
that nice little bit of number.
Right there.
And yeah, with this being the last minigame, I think this is our opportunity to wrap up after this then.
Alright, sounds good.
Perfect.
And guess what? We won! On Bowser's Big Blast!
For the finish.
Wario went with yellow and lost.
Is there a strat to this one, or is it just luck as well?
It's pick the color of your character.
Exactly.
That's the strat.
Pretty much.
In a nutshell.
I mean, we could do chicken strats.
Just cluck.
Yeah,
That's
cluck.
the strat.
We'll just go. Just whatever color the chicken says.
Driver said next year.
Yeah, next year. We'll get there someday.
Driver said run next year.
But yeah, that was a showcase of Minigame Coaster on hard difficulty and the battle minigames. So I hope you guys had a lot of fun, and thank you for all the donations. And I did want to give a huge thank you to everyone involved with Stack Game Marathon, including the viewers, the people who donated, even just watching and spreading it with other people you know, and also the tech crew for also doing an amazing job with all the hiccups that have happened along the way. And also the people and the other runners making this possible for all of you. And also for Stream for a Cause, the charity organization we're donating for.
Heck yeah.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Thank
and also
you, thank you.
And also thank you to Wolf for announcing duties and for all the other announcers. And also for the Madam Sisters, Madam Morio, Big Bobo,
Woo!
Madam
Well, thanks.
Toadstool.
Thanks for having us.
Yep.
Bark.
And this is ToadinWonderland. You'll still catch me later on this evening, around 7:30, if we're still on the schedule, with Bill the Fajita for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournament. So I will be back around again. Bill. But thank you all so
For
much.
having
Appreciate it. And
Yeah,
you can
thanks
follow
for having
me.
us, Toady.
Absolutely. And you can follow me on twitch.tv/ToadinWonderland, because I do stream lots of Nintendo and really anything that I'm kind of in the mood for, variety streamer, but I do stick mostly with the Nintendo games. So I believe that's it. Thanks for having me, and continue to enjoy the run, guys.
Thank you guys. Woo!
Thank you all so much.
Wow.
Clock.
Hey guys, it's Madam Morio, and it's time to yet again get to know one of the gamers behind the Stacked Game Marathon. Introducing Zabragburger.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Zabragburger, or Zebra. I'm going to be running Sonic Adventure All Stories at this marathon, and I'm really excited to see it happen.
What introduced you to the online gaming community?
I definitely got my start online on the Poke Beach forums. I was super into the Gen 5 leaks that were coming out, and I just wanted to make an account and like talk to people about stuff and speculate. It was really fun to get wrapped up in like all the rumors and stuff, and eventually that took me to like watching lots of YouTube videos, watching lots of streams. I think it was like Justin TV at the time. whatever it was back in the day before
Justin
Twitch.
TV, the classic.
Wasn't it Justin TV, right?
It was Justin
was
TV.
Justin?
Who knows?
But yeah, I got my start through that, just poking my head around, and eventually I ended up here on this wild journey.
Who is your biggest gaming inspiration?
Well, I will say my initial inspiration, back in the day, got me into YouTube and watching all kinds of like content and gaming communities and everything, was a good old Chugga Conroy.
Let's go,
Chugga
Chugga.
I was obsessed with his Let's Plays back in the day. I remember I had YouTube taken away from me for a little bit because my parents believed in like random computer viruses and whatnot. And I used to, when I would get sick, I'd get really excited because that was my time to catch up and like binge whatever was out. I binged like the Wind Waker LP in like a whole day. I was like, yes, I'm back. I'm keeping it. But that just spiraled into like branching out into finding a lot of other creators or communities even, and just kind of finding my place.
If you could create a sequel for any game, which would you choose?
I've always wanted a sequel to my favorite game, Skies of Arcadia. I'd honestly maybe want like a prequel or something. Like, does that count?
Yeah, no, that counts. I would say
I
that
would
counts.
love a prequel to that game, because like there's like a lot of like lore that's implied to have like lots of history in that game, and I would love to see what the world like used to look like. Because I feel like going forward there wouldn't be much with that game. I mean, I'm not going to go into the plot, but going back, I feel like there could be so much. It's just like a really cool world that could be expanded on. I don't know if I'd be able to pull off something cool, but I would just like love to see something like that. And there are like certain items I would definitely like to see expanded on. I love like a rich world with like lots of like secret lore and stuff like that.
All right, well, do you have any final thoughts you want to share with the Stacked Game Marathon community watching?
Good luck to everyone. Thank you for coming together to do this as always. It's always a blast. Really glad that we're able to do this as often as we can, and I'm just really excited for what the future holds.
Yay, thank you so much, the brag.
Alright, y'all. That was a fun-filled minigame coaster ride with Mario Party 2. Once again, congrats to ToadinWonderland for that really good run, and for Big Toach and Big Bobo for commentating alongside him as well. But with the end of that run, also means that it is the end of my announcing duties. And before I actually sign off, we did get one more donation in this interim time period from TwitchNick022. $1.36, getting you just over the 4.7k hump. Thank you very much, TwitchNick, for that. And like he basically just said, that puts us now at $4,701. Getting ever so close to that big $5,000. But with that, I shall be taking my leave, ready to pass the announcing torch on to Mega Freak 400. But it will not be the last time you will see me. I will be back on later tonight for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge block. And after that, I've got one more event tomorrow I'm participating in, and that'll be a run of Sonic Mania, getting all the Chaos Emeralds and getting the true ending. But if you cannot wait that long for Sonic, well, I got some news for you, or rather, Mega's got some news for you, because there's plenty of Sonic to be had coming up next. Like I said, I will let Mega Freak handle all that from here on out. Thank y'all for having me. Have a good night. Enjoy SGM. And let's just keep the ball rolling.
Alright, I'm live. Welcome, I am your announcer for the next two blocks, Mega Freak 400. We're getting ready for the Sonic Adventure block with Zebrag. It should be quite fun. Just to let you know, we do have some donation incentives that are active right now. For the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles block later tonight, we have the character that Alan will play as. Right now, in the lead, I believe, is Donatello with 35, but close behind April and Casey with 30 each, and Mikey and Splinter having $5 each. My bet is on Mikey because it was originally gonna be named after Michelangelo, so personal favorite. But get your donations in if you want to see him play as a specific character. We are getting close to our $5,000 a milestone, which will have 2 giveaways given after Sonic Adventure if we do reach that before the end of the block. With all of that said, I think we're pretty much good to go for the Sonic Adventure block. It should be a fun time, so stick around.